For a fast-paced game today, it seems. These teams like to get out on the break and run as much as possible, Grant.
Hey, B.A., get your popcorn. There'll be a lot of speed out there, almost a track meet, believe that. Yeah, you see each side has a great deal of speed. Both teams will be looking to play to their strength and get easy buckets in transition.
And the starting lineup for the Grizzlies. Payne and Brooks out on the wing. Then there's Ja Morant. Then it's Steven Adams. And it's Aldama in at the 4.
Even on the years he's not winning Defensive Player of the Year, Rudy Gobert finds a way to finish in the top 3. This is one of the most consistent elite defenders in the game.
That's just perfect execution. Nice job hustling, and as a result, he gets rewarded with the bucket.
You don't give the defense any chance to set up. Sometimes you just love an easy look.
And then Morant with the dunk.
Steven Adams could care less about scoring. In fact, you get the sense he takes more pleasure from passing than scoring.
Endorsed with Gobert, it still feels like he doesn't get the credit he deserves.
And B.A., at this point, I find that inexcusable. You just watch the game and understand the metrics to see the massive impact that Rudy Gobert has on winning. It is not only on the defensive end either.
Ooh, and Adams, strong finish.
So many NBA players will tell you Steven Adams is the strongest guy in the league, and he gets after it off the glass.
Payne against McDaniels. Outside for Brooks. Outside Payne. Here's Adams. Outside Morant for 3. Rudy Gobert with a rebound. And in the first, a little over a minute and a half in. Here's Russell. Grizzlies with the rebound. Here's Aldama. And the layup falls.
And they may have talked about shot selection coming into this.
The Timberwolves have gone 1 for 3 so far. Moran against Russell. It's Edwards on the wing. Spins. Back to Russell. To the middle. 6 to shoot. The drive by Brooks. Here's Aldama. And it's all from three-point range. And just under 2.5 minutes elapsed here in the first. Well, you know the Timberwolves are a young squad, Doris. When will it be their time, you think?
I think, B.A., when you have a talent that is the anchor of your organization, which they have in Karl Anthony Towns, Cat is one of the most talented big men, most polished offensive players that we've seen in the NBA. Couple him with Anthony Edwards and Rudy Gobert, and I think you now have to start looking to be a consistent winner. I am anxious to see what this team does this year.
That one's good from Payne on the assist from Adams.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
I think defensively, that is not the way you want to start. Giving up high percentage looks, that doesn't typically end well. Oh, give me a little sauce. Anthony Edwards rise high and finish over the defender.
Pass to Morant. Fires the 3. Can't get it. He's now 1 of 4 from the floor. The Timberwolves have gone 2 of 6 to open up this game. And here's Edwards outside. The Grizzlies pull it in. Adams has got his 5th rebound in this one. And there's the call on Dillon Brooks. That's his first foul.
I love great defense. Just quick to establish his feet, and he takes the hit.
Minnesota has gone 0 for 3 from downtown. Here's Russell. Pass to Towns from the arc. Adams grabs the miss. Adams has got 6 rebounds now in the game. We've got 1:13 left to play in the first. Here's Edwards.
Well, Steven Adams will make you think twice if you're coming near the cup. He will send it back.
Outside Payne. Takes a 3. That's his 3rd basket in 5 shots. Solid work.
Defensively, you have to stay connected to him on the perimeter.
Towns for three. Ooh, once again, off the mark by Minnesota. Memphis leading. Here's Aldama. Off target. That would have pushed the lead to double digits. McDaniels passes to Towns. And it's powered home by Towns.
That's easy money for Karl Anthony Towns. Gets in close range and leaves no doubt.
On the wing, Brooks. And there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen.
You can get away with one once in a while, but it looked like he wasn't completely set on that pick.
I don't think there's any question. There are so many rules that favor the offense these days. You've got to be able to equal things out when an illegal screen is set.
Now here's Edwards. Here's Gobert. Oh, and Gobert powers it home.
Well, Rudy Gobert securing the board and making sure to convert.
Here's Aldama. On the wing, Bain. 4-3. It's rebounded by Rudy Gobert. Now Towns. Buried from outside. I don't know. I think we may get a review here. That was close.
The previous play is under review.
You need to be certain he beat the buzzer.
While this call may not decide the game, you always prefer to get it right.
The ruling on the floor is confirmed.
And they've gotten enough looks at it. Reached the end of the first quarter. It's the Grizzlies up by 4. And we'll get the second quarter underway on the other side of this break. If you're just joining us, we played through one quarter in this one. And let's take a moment to get your take, guys, on the scoring so far for the Grizzlies.
They've done a great job establishing an inside presence. Now that'll open up more options offensively throughout the remainder of the game.
And the other thing I love, how they're making the extra pass. They're not settling for the first shot. They're going from good to great.
Filling in the wings, Edwards and McDaniels. Towns plays the 4 with Gobert in the middle. And it's Russell in at the point. So that's the Timberwolves 5. Launches it. That shot, no good. Now Memphis takes it the other way. Here's Bain. And it falls. 4 for 8 for him from the floor.
And a superb job of creating just enough separation to hit the shot.
Well, to me, that's about skill overcoming size. And how about the fearlessness at the offensive end?
Offensive rebound to the wing on the left. Towns for 3. Pure from three-point range. Towns has got 5 points.
This is what your offense is designed to do. Get Karl Anthony Towns something in rhythm.
Outside for Moran. Off target with the 3. The Timberwolves trail. And Towns' three-pointer is elite. But some don't think centers should float around beyond the arc. What's the balance there, you think, Brad?
Well, I mean, first of all, it just shows how the game has evolved with big guys shooting like him. The bottom line, just play with aggression and don't settle. That triple is a weapon. You also got to use your size and skill inside just as often.
With the drive, Aldama. Another shot. And Gobert with a block.
This guy is an absolute menace and force on the defensive end. Rudy Gobert says no, sir.
Shot is good by Edwards.
He's a potent mix of effort and ability. Hard to shut down a player of his caliber.
Moran against Russell. Moran, the pass to Brooks. Back to Moran. Out left to the wing. Pass to Adams. Clock at 6 to win the run. The rebound by the Timberwolves. Gobert's got the glass covered here tonight. That's 11 boards for him. Tipped and stolen by Moran. Going all the way to the rack. Brooks from outside, and it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Brooks.
Hurts to see that kind of mistake. Coach is going to be on him about that one.
Moran against Russell. And the layup is good. And now it's a 6-point Timberwolves lead.
Well, you like to see D'Angelo Russell work his way to the inside. Proves he has some touch in the paint.
Here's Moran. It's rebounded by Rudy Gobert. Gobert's got rebound number 12 now. Tenacity on the glass. And it's Towns with the power finish.
They're beginning to take control now, and this could be a crucial point in the game.
Well, working hard, building out a small lead, but you can't afford any kind of letdown here.
Payne against Edwards. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair. And when you're trying to slow down a top scorer, often the game plan is to get physical. Grant, you would know better than anybody. What's it like in the trenches here?
Well, B.A., it's interesting. I mean, it can wear on you. It's a mental challenge. When you're in the trenches trying to slow down a great offensive player, it really becomes a battle of wills. You have to stay focused. You have to be disciplined. And most importantly, you just cannot take a play off and allow a great player to get going.
Well, you can see Karl Anthony Towns now is beyond just looking for his own shot. He's understanding, let me make the guys around me feel good.
And here's Minnesota now. They're on a 16-5 run. Outside Edwards. Three-pointer. Great D that time from Payne. The Grizzlies have gotten only 2 of 8 field goals to go in the second. It's Edwards on the wing. And there's the lob. Oh, and Gobert powers it home.
Well, the 7-footer Gobert, the alley-oop finish. My goodness, the Stifle Tower with the score.
Payne, the pass to Adams. Here's Aldama. Over to the wing. Outside Payne. Shot clock at 6. Pass to Adams. And it's slammed in by Adams.
Make no mistake, an intimidating 7-footer. Steven Adams gets the space he needs and finishes with ease.
6-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. Towns for 3. Ja Morant grabs the miss. Memphis trailing here. Knocks it loose.
Well, D'Angelo Russell is a dynamic scorer in the NBA. He's got a unique skill set at the position. The key is he's got to continue to grow as a decision maker.
Outside Edwards. Tries the spin move. And so it's Minnesota up by a healthy.
The Grizzlies, 20.
Well, for those just tuning in, thanks for being with us. Second half of this game still to play. Boy, you gotta like what we're seeing from Desmond Bane.
They've leaned on him to provide a lot of offense, and that's how he likes it.
And one would expect that the defense made some adjustments at halftime, but he has the ability to answer right back.
On the court for Memphis, Morant and Bane in the backcourt together. Then it's Dylan Brooks. Then it's Steven Adams. And it's Aldama in at the 4. Here's Edwards. Here's Towns. And it's Towns with the power finish.
It's not just the scoring productivity that makes Karl Anthony Towns great. It's his willingness to mix it up and rebound the basketball.
Bane, the pass to Adams. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
I like that. I mean, some physical play inside. He's not about to give up any easy baskets.
Steven Adams taking 2 shots.
And Adams drops them both.
Boy, there's just a brute strength and physicality about Steven Adams. This guy knows his role and plays it to perfection.
And just shredding apart the defense with his passing. He's helping to pace this offense so well.
And I think they count on him for that. He is a tone setter, extremely unselfish.
Bane, no good.
Ooh, old school right there. No easy buckets.
Outside for Russell. Pass to Towns. Back to Russell. To the paint. Here's Gobert. The shot off that time. And the Grizzlies going the other way now. Towns against Morant. Inside. Oh, rejected by McDaniels. All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
Well, the league and the world have endured tremendous challenges in recent years. Commissioner Silver said, quote, "We found a way to keep going under very difficult circumstances. It required enormous diligence. To keep playing throughout the pandemic, we are particularly proud of that." Brian?
Hey, the show must go on. Thanks, Allie. It's Edwards on the wing. No good off the back of the rim.
Boy, he'll usually knock it down if he's left that wide open. Just comes up empty.
Brooks outside. His first shot coming late. And he can't get the first one.
Shooting from Memphis.
And he sinks the second. The Timberwolves have got just 2 of 6 in the second half. Pass to Russell. Here's Towns. Oh, it's stolen by Towns. Russell, the pass to Gobert. That falls. Nice assist by Russell. Russell's got 5 assists in the game.
Gobert has a thin frame, but make no mistake, he is physical and he relishes contact.
Brooks, the pass to Adams. It's blocked by Gobert. And now the T-Wolves on the break. Towns with the ball. Guarded by Morant. Here's Edwards. It's rebounded by Memphis. Right around 3 minutes into this second half. Outside Morant.
2 minutes remaining in the third. 2 minutes.
To the inside. Aldama lays it up and in off the pretty assist.
Well, known for being a terrific passer, he shows you right there. Case in point.
Russell against Morant. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. That's on Steven Adams.
It takes discipline to stay down on the pump fake, and D'Angelo Russell enjoys using it to get that defender committed.
He's perfect from the line this time. 1:41 left in the third. Bain against Edwards. Outside for Morant. Pass to Adams. Ooh, Gobert with a steal. Down low. And it's Towns with the power finish.
Well, unselfish play by Anthony Edwards. Teammate is wide open. He puts it right where it needs to be.
Now here's Bain. On the wing, Brooks. Here's Adams. And there's a 3-second violation.
Ooh, talk about a way to deflate the team.
Well, I think it kills your energy, and it certainly kills your momentum.
And a second look at that rejection, taking no prisoners on defense there.
Oh, showing no signs of giving up this lead. That block sends shockwaves into the opposition sail.
Looking to get it going. Here's Gobert. And the rebound goes to the Grizzlies.
Boy, 9 times out of 10, that's going in. I'm sure he surprised himself with the miss.
Oh, there's Morant with the slam.
A savage reverse jam. That takes great body control.
No question. He was making a statement right there, man. Oh, Adams with the block.
Boy, this guy is such a defensive stalwart. Steven Adams' size and timing. Send it back, Steven.
Outside Bain. Out to the right wing. Pass to Morant. 6 to shoot. Hey, hangs it midair and converts the double clutch layup. Morant's got 6 in the quarter.
In the paint, Morant stays nimble, and that allows him to make any needed adjustment to his shot.
Russell to the wing, right side. Here's Towns. That one's wide left. Brooks outside. And we've watched 3 so far in this one. The T-Wolves on top, up 7. We'll get right. And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist of the game.
Talk about painting a magnificent picture with that dime. Just a great decision and a perfect delivery.
We call that putting it right in the pocket, and he knew what to do with it once it was there.
Fourth quarter action is upon us. Thanks as always for joining us. The backcourt, it's Russell and Edwards. Towns and Gobert, the towering big men at the 4 and the 5. And it's McDaniels in at the small forward. So that's the Timberwolves 5. And a closer look here at the hustle stats for the Timberwolves.
These guys have incredible stamina based on how they've been running the floor, using speedy transition play to get fast break points.
The other thing for this team today, they have a bunch of second chance points. They're turning misses into makes.
From the high post. Here's Gobert. That's basket number 6 in 8 tries.
Rudy Gobert increasingly is capable of these nights on the offensive end where he's just putting it to the defense.
To the right side. Outside Bain. Three-pointer. Oh, the Grizzlies get it back. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
Well, Steven Adams is as strong a player as there is in the NBA. Draws the contact there.
And he can't hit the second. Outside Morant. From deep. Rebound Minnesota. Gobert's got 15 rebounds here tonight. To the middle. Here's Aldama. And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
Got to give him credit for jumping on the ball and making the most at the other end.
Boy, inexcusable at this point of the game. They got to be more composed in these moments.
Boy, in a tight game like this, that can change the whole tone. It helps your opponent get into a little bit of a rhythm.
Three-pointer, Brooks. McDaniels with the rebound. Here's Edwards. It's rebounded by Memphis. Adams has got 13 rebounds in the game. Glass eating. Out to the wing. Here's Aldama. No good on the 3. For Minnesota, they've gotten just 1 shot to fall out of 3 attempts in the 4th. Here's McDaniels using his post moves to get the 2 points. McDaniels got his first basket. Memphis has got nothing to fall from outside the arc here in the 4th. 0 for 4. Outside Bain. Pass to Brooks. Outside Morant. And Gobert with a block. They get it back. And here's the fast break. And he's going for the oop here. McDaniels finds Edwards. Here's Gobert. Pounded by Morant. And the Grizzlies pushing it up now. Here's Aldama. And it's Gobert with a rebound. Gobert's got rebound number 17, if you can believe that. Here's Towns. The basket drops, and he gets fouled on the shot. 1 free throw coming his way.
Well, battling hard. That's an impressive move by Towns. He'll go to the strike.
Just over 2.5 minutes played now. Final quarter of regulation. Morant, pass to Adams. Here's Aldama. Hey, expanding his range. He buries it from 3. Here's Towns. Drives to the hoop. And it's powered home by Towns.
Boy, you love his toughness. You can tell that this young guy cares. The game is important to Karl Anthony Towns.
Bain, the pass to Morant. Brooks from outside. The shot, no good. Now Minnesota takes it the other way. They've led by as many as 11. McDaniels with it. Check by Brooks. First free throw is good. And that'll put them up by 9. It's both from the stripe. Well, if you're just tuning in, welcome. We played about 3.5 minutes into the 4th quarter here. Morant against Russell. Here's Aldama. Brooks outside. From downtown. Oh, rejected by McDaniels. .125 left to play in the 4th quarter. And here's Russell. Now here's McDaniels. Outside for Russell. 6 on the shot clock. Fires from deep. From deep three-point range. And they get it back.
He gets to the long rebound and keeps the clock running. Great play.
And the Grizzlies shooting right at 35%. Not getting what they want out there. It's tipped and stolen by Morant. And he lobs it up to the rim. Oh, what a nice defensive play to disrupt the lob. It's Edwards with a drive. Pass to Towns. Back to Edwards. Shot on the wing. Offensive board. Towns finds Gobert. McDaniels with it. And that one's long. Right side Bane. Up and over Russell. And so it's Minnesota with the... All right, Allie, good stuff there. Thanks for that. Thank you for joining us.
Hi, everyone. We're coming to you live on 2K Sports, bringing you the NBA. Always fun to be on the call for one of these games, Brent. Conference rivals going at it. So much emotion. Teams that are very familiar with each other.
I love it, Kevin, and I'm so happy to be here with you for this one. This is going to be awesome. You don't get a lot of games like this so hype where the crowd is really into it. So let's move up a little bit and sit on the edge of our seat, should we?
So the opening lineup for the Suns. Ball and Booker, the talented backcourt pair. The small and power forwards are Bridges and Johnson. And it's Ayton in at center. Johnson gets the bucket.
Uncovered at the rim, finding cracks in the defense here early on.
Just really smart basketball and exploiting whatever holes that he's seeing right now in the defensive squad.
Brooks misses.
Man, I thought he was making that in so close. That's some aggressive defense.
Fouled on the shot and picks up 2 points. So one free throw coming up.
Chris Paul came into the league playing unselfish, continues to do so. What a dime.
The Suns shooting their first free throw of the game.
After missing the playoffs for 10 consecutive seasons, boy, the Suns not only got to the postseason in 21, they made it all the way to the finals. So what a turnaround for that franchise.
That one good for 2.
That's something Adams is working on right there, finishing plays strong with a hand in his face.
Pass to Booker. Takes the 3. The shot that time, not on target. Now the Grizzlies take it the other way. It's been quite a turnaround, hasn't it, Brent, for Phoenix? Ever since they acquired Chris Paul in that trade from Oklahoma City, they've been a different team.
Yeah, and I don't think you can really give enough credit to what it is that Chris Paul has brought, along with the combination and relationship that he has with Monty Williams. I mean, that leadership with that young roster and giving those guys belief has elevated the play of everybody who's put on that uniform. I know people can't see you, but you're doing what I'm doing, scratching your head to that turn.
For Memphis, they've gone 2 for 4 from the field so far today. Morant passes to Bing. Out to Morant. Over Paul. And it's Morant missing.
Very dangerous to leave a guy like that open. Lucky break there for the D.
Adams with it. Now guarded by Ayton. Adams' shot is off. Phoenix has gone 0-3 from three-point land. Nothing yet going outside. And he hits it and gets hacked on the play. A three-point possibility if he can convert the free throw.
Chris Paul always in control. Even when he gets hit, he keeps his balance on the tough shot, and he gets to the and one.
And he'll be shooting his first free throw of the game here.
84%. That's what he was able to convert on a season ago from the line.
Bane kicks to Morant. Back to Bane. Launches it. And it's Morant missing. Suns leading by 4. After being selected first overall in the 2018 draft, some teams question if DeAndre Ayton was worthy of that.
Well, it took time for Ayton to find his comfort zone and all of a sudden became a key piece that nobody's questioning much anymore as an inside rebounder, rim protector, a guy who can score at a high level when asked to.
Brooks finds Morant. Here's Aldama. 6 to shoot. Memphis needs to get off a shot here. Offensive rebound. Adams on the wing. Bane. Out to the right wing. Goes back up. And stolen by Ayton. And Phoenix pushing it up now. Paul with the ball. Here's Johnson. Second chance shot. Booker no good.
The defense there got away with a major lapse.
A 3 from Morant. Morant with another miss.
And when you can't get anything to fall, it definitely gets in your head.
Especially if you're a player that doesn't get a lot of shot attempts, but otherwise the mindset is I just got to get the next one to go, and you don't want to put that much pressure on yourself. Nobody getting a hand in his face in that painted area, that's a miss he's going to be disappointed with.
And Morant's got the ball here for the Grizzlies. They trail by 6. Here's Brooks. The shot no good. Excellent D there by Johnson. Shoots over Morant. Phoenix, no good that time either. They have a chance to go 2 for 1 here.
Let's see how they play the clock.
Bain passes to Morant. Buries the long-range jumper. Morant's got 5 points so far.
And that's just a great job of staying ready by Morant. He didn't need to dominate the ball to score there.
Here's Paul. That's a bucket. His 3rd of the game. He shot the ball 7 times.
And those are the kind of nice inside looks they've gotten here in the first half.
About 3 seconds between shot and game clock. Bain with it. Bridges covering. And there's a whistle. That goes on Mikal Bridges. That is his first foul of the game. Morant outside. To the inside. Here's Adams. The rejection by Paul.
Always in position to make a play at either end. Chris Paul teed that one up nicely.
And we reach the end of the first quarter. Phoenix ahead, up by 5. And we'll be...
Please give a big round of applause for your Grizzlies.
And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. Guys, what's your take so far on the Suns?
Stingy on the defensive end in that first quarter. They were just getting up into people.
Just a great job, really, of making the game ugly, trying to muck it up a little bit out there.
In at the guard spots, Morant and Bain. And then there's Steven Adams. Then there's Dylan Brooks. And it's Aldama at the 4. That's the group for Memphis to kick off the second quarter. Booker dishes to Johnson. Pass to Paul. Back to Johnson. Bridges, right side. Stolen by Brooks. Bain against Ayton. Brooks, the pass to Aldama. Back to Brooks. Bridges with the steal. Paul with the ball. Now defended by Adams. Ayton dishes to Johnson. Oh, and the jam by Johnson.
Gotta take care of the ball. They'll punish you if you're that careless.
That's right, and that's severe punishment right there.
And how about the sequence in its entirety? Momentum swing, and you love the effort here.
Aldama can't hit.
That's not going to make you a favorite target of your teammates. They'll think twice about feeding you if you're going to keep missing layups.
The Grizzlies trail by 5. Brooks kicks to Bain. And stolen by Booker. And now the Suns, a fast break. And it's Johnson with the jam.
And that's the kind of play you just do not want to give up defensively. You lose the possession and give up a quick 2 at the other end.
Adams, the pass to Morant. Back to Adams. Up top, Bain. Just 5 on the clock. And Phoenix pushing it up now. Here's Ayton. Oh, and the jam by Ayton.
How about Ayton going up there and showing off a little bit of his skill with the half turn?
Well, many thought the Suns would let Ayton walk as a restricted free agent, but they had no hesitation matching the offer to bring him back. It looks like he'll be a Sun for the foreseeable future.
Trying to go for an alley-oop, but excellent defense and anticipation there to stop it. Here's Bain. And there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
Excellent on both ends of that play.
Yeah, the steal was sharp, but the slam topped it off.
And we say it time and time again, so I'll repeat it. Have to be careful with the ball, or this is what happens.
The Grizzlies trail by 7. Here's Brooks. Bridges with some nice defense. To the middle. And a great assist by Booker as that one goes in.
Just so efficient right now on offense. Bridges picking up his spots and recognizing when to strike.
Back to Morant. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. And home court advantage can give teams a huge lift. Greg, how different is it playing in front of the hometown fans?
It's huge. I mean, they give you energy. You don't want to let them down, so you tend to dig a little deeper when you're playing at home.
Paul looking around. looking to end his cold spell, and they pick up 2. Paul's got 9.
Well, he's such a good scorer when he gets inside that painted area. One of the game's best mid-range players that we've ever seen. Chris Paul getting it done.
Bain, the bounce pass. Brooks kicks to Bain. From the high post. And it's off the back rim. No good. Phoenix leading by 10. Booker with a deep 3. Aldama with the rebound.
And that was a little bit of a range check for him.
Well, I thought they played smart, and then all of a sudden it was maybe a little too flashy there, and that's unfortunate.
Paul outside. Passes it to Johnson. It's stolen by Adams. On the wing, Bain. Defended by Booker. To the left wing. Aldama passes to Adams. Out of bounds. It'll go to the Suns. And that kind of stifling effort on defense needs another look.
Yeah, quick thinking pays off big. What a block.
Booker outside. And there's a whistle. That goes on Dylan Brooks. That is his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
There's 31 seconds left here in the second. And Paul with the basket on the assist by Ayton. Ayton's got 4 assists in the game.
That's a good find from Ayton, understanding the defensive scheme, and he just waited for his teammate to be open.
Adams dishes to Morant. Going inside. There's the pass to Aldama. And here is Brooks. Pocket 6. Morant with it, and it's Johnson picking him up. Here's Aldama. No good from outside. He gets it up. And so it's the Phoenix Suns.
24. And put your hands together and get loud for the Milwaukee.
We played through the first half. Plenty of basketball, though, left in this one. Look at Chris Paul. What a contribution.
You know, I don't think he'll top the assist charts this year, but early on he's done a great job of keeping the ball hopping around.
You can get into a passing rhythm, and so far all of his have been on point.
Getting underway in the second half. Here's the 5 for Monty Williams. The small and power forwards are Bridges and Johnson. Paul and Booker, the talented backcourt pair. And it's Ayton in at the 5 spot. And so Booker will bring it up for the Suns. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. It's going to be on Desmond Bain.
Well, I like when Devin Booker's decisive about forcing the action. It's clear the defense is respecting his ability to score the ball.
Man, Devin Booker is a true shooter. A walking bucket, always ready to let it fly.
And the proof is right there in the numbers, Greg. I mean, 2 seasons in a row, he's been top 10 in field goal attempts. So he knows how, when, and where to get that ball up.
Nice ball movement by Phoenix. Ball passes to Booker. Fires the 3. It's rebounded by Memphis. Brooks outside. And he goes in for the dunk.
And you like to see this from Brooks, right? No need to fall in love with the jump shot. Give the defense different looks.
Paul kicks to Bridges. Back to Paul. On the wing, Booker. Nailed from three-point land. Booker's got the lead up to 13 now for the Suns. Morant looking around. Here's Aldama. Covered by Johnson. Brooks dishes to Adams. Trying to get open is Brooks. Adams' shot is off.
Well, he creates such a great opportunity right at the rim, and he just can't get it to go. Even with the defense not really a factor.
The shot's good.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct just fanning the flame.
He's the guy that you want to go to right now, trying to put this one away.
Brooks, the pass to Bain. Brooks against Bridges. Brooks misses. Suns leading by 15 and stolen by Ayton. Out up there for Johnson, and that's going to be a travel. Grizzlies have gone only 1 of 6 from the field in the third quarter. Not how they pictured the half started. Bain passes to Brooks. Bain kicks to Brooks. Here's Adams. Pass to Aldama. Out to Brooks. A 3-ball. Cranes it from beyond the arc. Brooks has got 5 minutes.
Oh, spacing the floor. Brooks is comfortable shooting it from deep.
Ball outside. Here's Booker. Kicks it out to Johnson. And he's good on the 3-ball. He's got 12.
And really the story of this second half, one team getting the shots they want, the other not so much.
This team did something in halftime, going from a mild-mannered half-court executing team to some heroic shooting in the second half.
And they recover it. 2 points. That one goes. Brooks has got 7 points here in this quarter.
Oh, nice play from Brooks down in the paint. Not afraid to get physical on the inside.
Booker dishes to Johnson. There's the drive. And a great assist by Booker as that one goes in. Booker's got 3 assists now in this one. Outside, Bain. Pass to Aldama. Back to Bain. Morant outside. And too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation.
And to make that mistake at this time is tough to come back from.
Well, not making things easier on themselves right now, that's for sure.
Suns leading by 15. The drive by Booker. Ball passes to Booker. Beyond the arc. The shot by Paul, no good. The Grizzlies shooting 28%. A rocky performance for them offensively. Bain, that shot off the mark. Good D by Booker. Bridges outside. Johnson kicks to Bridges. Paul with the 3. And Desmond Bain pulls it down. Paul's gotten 5 shots in 13 tries. Here's Morant. Rebound by the Suns. There's 21 seconds left in the third quarter. Paul goes in. Here's Ayton. The Grizzlies pull it in. Morant's got his 5th rebound in this one. Here's Brooks. Good D by Johnson. Drives to the hoop. And so it's Phoenix finding a 15-point lead at the end of the quarter. And let's take now this moment to bring up our State Farm assist of the game.
And he's always been the favorite to bag this honor. These kind of feeds are his bread and butter.
Doesn't happen with every point guard in the league as far as setting your teammates up. Lots more scores now, but right there creating the scoring opportunity for his teammates.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that to this point has not been an evenly fought contest. The wingmen are Bain and Brooks. Then it's Morant. And then there's Steven Adams. And it's Aldama in at the 4-man position. That's the lineup in the game for Memphis. Aldama passes to Brooks. Shot from the wing. Misses off the right iron. And so it's Paul bringing it up for the Phoenix Suns. 17-point lead, their biggest.
And this kind of distribution is something that Devin Booker is only going to improve upon.
Morant outside. Out to Brooks. Aldama passes to Morant. Now here's Bain. Here's the 3. It's hauled in by the Suns. Ayton's got rebound number 13 for him here tonight. That's tipped. Banked in off the glass. And the Suns lead by 21.
Well-rounded effort, and they show no signs of letting up.
Coaching staff probably most proud of the effort of this team on both ends of the floor here tonight.
Morant's with the bucket.
And that speaks to Morant's fearlessness. Even amongst the trees, he is confident, looking to score with the ball.
Booker dishes to Paul. There's the three. And no good that time. And Memphis the other way now. Morant outside. Adams finds Brooks. Adams outside. Morant passes to Aldama. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. Phoenix leading by 19 points. Here's Booker. Brooks with it. He's picked up by Paul. Here's Morant. It's deflected.
Well, more than capable as a defender, Bridges with a great job using his length.
And here's Booker from the arc. Johnson, good. And look at how the hustle game has been going for the Suns.
A high-effort brand of defense has been paying off for them in this one. They've managed to either block or alter a ton of their opponent's shots.
You also have to admire the way they've gotten out and run in transition. And they've run wide, they've run their lanes, they've been doing it with a great pace. And that's produced some easy scores.
And he makes that one.
Yeah, the D has not been able to keep the ball out of the paint at that end of the floor.
Paul kicks to Johnson. Good, and Paul gets the assist. Johnson's got 23.
Well, he's been doing it all night. Why not go back to him?
Yeah, he's feeling it. Keep feeding him until he misses.
And taken away by Johnson. Here's Paul. And it's in there.
And on that kind of play, no one can match up with Paul going back the other way. Just too crafty and too skilled. He's going to do damage.
Bain against Booker. Bain passes to Adams. Morant outside. Outside, Bain. Rebounded by DeAndre Ayton. And it's Phoenix's ball. They're on a 13-4 run.
Well, guys, this was never really a contest. Just a total obliteration, if you will. And you can safely say mission accomplished now for Phoenix.
This was a team performing to its fullest capability.
A hugely satisfying win. A game that not many will soon forget. And on the other side, one that I think most will try to forget.
And what a tremendous standout performance it was for Johnson.
He was tough to cover all game long. One of those nights when he felt like nobody could stop him, and they didn't.
Booker, no good. And so here's Memphis. There's the lob to Adams. Bain, no good. The way, Greg, they're sharing the ball tonight, mesmerizing.
Everyone's getting to touch it, and everyone's contributing.
Booker against Adams. And Booker kicks to Johnson. 5 on the clock. He lobs it up. Oh, a nice defensive play to disrupt the alley-oop. So it's the Suns winning easily here. All right, David, great job. Thanks so much. And that about wraps it up.
defensive end. Grant, how much of that is the system?
Well, these teams have great systems, but ultimately it's about the players. The coaching takes you a long way, but it's a players' league. You need skilled guys who can execute your system, especially when you're in the playoffs.
So the opening lineup for the Timberwolves. Towns and Gobert, the towering big men at the 4 and the 5. Filling in the wings, Edwards and McDaniels. And it's Russell in at the point.
They're so talented. There's very little Russell can't do. It's just about the consistency, but the talent is all there.
He was all alone on that one.
And that's what they want to do. Get him open looks early.
Russell with the ball. Going inside. Puts one up from 19. Edwards can't hit.
Almost too wide open there. That's like a warm-up jumper for him. And it didn't take long for Phoenix to match the offer sheet Ayton signed with the Indiana Pacers. Now, there was talk they might let Ayton walk after that fallout during their playoff exit. But Phoenix knew they needed to keep Ayton to remain a contender.
Russell attacking. Outside Edwards. And stolen by Paul. And now the Suns fast break. And he's going for the lob. Johnson finds Ayton. The shot by Johnson, no good. First minute and a half of basketball played here in this one. And out of bounds, Minnesota will have it.
Timberwolves ball.
Here's Edwards. And Ayton pulls it down. Ayton's got 4 rebounds now. Paul into the lane. And the lob disrupted. Not to be. Pass to Edwards. And about 2 minutes into the first quarter here. Count it. And that shot gets him in the books. He's 1 for 3.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Easy possessions like that literally are just a gift. You just dream of them. He'll gladly take those.
Now here's Booker. The 3. It's good. The assist that time from Paul. Booker's got 6.
Chris Paul is always thinking pass first. He's so good at finding his teammates, especially when they're open.
Here's Gobert. And Gobert with the stuff.
Just such a terrific dunker.
Man, born to fly, that's for sure. Paul against Russell. Paul passes to Ayton. Oh, and the jam by Ayton.
Grown man strength right there. Ayton just pushing through contact and getting it done.
One thing you notice about these Suns, RJ, many of them are considered strong two-way talents.
And that is such a list for your team. Having guys that can get it done on both sides of the floor instead of trying to balance a lineup of just pure specialists.
Now here's McDaniels. And stolen by Bridges. Throws it up high. Hammers the lob through.
And the lead increases on a crazy offensive sequence.
Man, the dunk alone would have been incredible, let alone the fact that it came off a pinpoint pass. Russell, that's good.
The aggressive move by Russell. He's got the deep bag of tricks. So tough to stop.
Paul passes to Johnson. Back to Paul. Booker with it. Outside Johnson. Jacks up a 3. And the Suns get another 3.
Unsurprisingly savvy pass by Booker, setting another guy up for success instead of forcing a shot.
Russell to pass to Edwards. Lets the 3 fly. Rebounded by Johnson. For Phoenix, they've gone 6 of 9 and finding their rhythm now. Oh, rejected by Ayton.
Yeah, Ayton has all the physical gifts of a great shot blocker. Size, length, and agility. And their offensive rebounding is such a strength for them when he's on the floor.
Yeah, he really helps them extend possessions, doesn't he?
Yeah, you can feel Coach smiling on the sidelines with every offensive board.
The Timberwolves trail. Pass to Russell. 27 seconds left in the first quarter here. Here's Towns. Clock at 6. Second shot opportunity. Tries yet again. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
And it is so tough to disrupt Towns' shot. I mean, when he shoots, he's so disciplined and locked in. Oh, so impressive.
So he picks up just 1 from the line that time. Oh, got a piece of it. Hayden finds Paul. For 3, Bridges. Hayden with it. McDaniels covering. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
First personal foul.
Yes, solid inside play by Aiden. Staying strong and taking the foul while still putting up a shot.
Second free throw, no good. And so it's the Phoenix Suns with a 6-point lead at the close of the quarter. A big difference in shooting percentages.
Fans, please give a big round of applause for your Suns youth team.
Hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. All right, guys, what stands out to you from the Suns in this one?
Give it up for their D. They're battling, communicating, and coming up with key stops.
It's been a group effort, and that's what it takes to play the kind of defense that they've played. Great showing from them.
The deadly pair of Paul and Booker are the backcourt. Bridges and Johnson fill up the forward spots. And it's Ayton in at the 5. So that's the lineup on the floor for the Suns. Minnesota with the ball. 6-point game. Here's Russell. Pass to Edwards. Shot from the low post is good.
And this is exactly how Russell does solid assist numbers. I mean, just great delivery on that play.
Edwards against Booker. And stolen by Edwards. And now the T-Wolves on the break. Russell, the pass to Gobert. Ooh, excellent D there from Ayton.
And you don't see that every day. Usually he'll convert when he gets that close to the rim.
Good on the bucket. Ayton's got 7 points. Ayton's got 3 of his 4 shots to fall, hitting 75%. Russell against Paul. Russell to pass to Towns. Here's Gobert. And Gobert with the stuff.
Just an aggressive move by Gobert, protecting the possession and getting the second chance look.
There's the screen by Johnson. And there's the lob. The rebound by the Timberwolves.
Looking for the spectacular and coming up empty.
Just go to show how tight your timing needs to be on this kind of play.
Booker, the pass to Johnson. Throw it down on the lob.
When you get a chance to run the floor like that, you have to capitalize. Great hustle on that play. You know, last year was all about forward progress for the Timberwolves, recording their 2nd winning season since 2005, getting on track for future success. The screener was leaning a bit right there. His feet may not have been planted. Pretty obvious call by the officials.
Look, guys get away with this all the time, but on this occasion, he got caught.
Out to Bridges. Pass to Ayton. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. It's on Anthony Edwards.
Yeah, what I appreciate about Ayton is that he wants to keep getting better. You have to be excited about his future.
He hits the 2nd from the line. So what do you think the keys are that could help Minnesota continue to grow over last year?
Well, you know, there's always room for guys to improve their game. But I think it's really the intangibles, building trust amongst players and becoming a more mature team.
Edwards. And Ayton pulls it down. Ayton's got 6 rebounds in the game. Here's Paul. And he drops it in from the low post. And the Suns lead by 9.
Even in the later stages of his career, Paul's handles remain incredible. He's got that thing on a string. What a move.
Outside Russell. Phoenix grabs the miss. And he lobs it up top.
You love Ayton's energy on offense. He relishes every chance he gets to put up points for his team.
The Timberwolves have gotten just 2 of 6 field goals to go in the second. Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
Well, guys, Commissioner Silver's open to change. He said, quote, "We're not beholden to pure tradition. We care a lot about it, but all of the factors I think about when we talk about changing the rules, I'm less concerned about that. We should live in the present, be respectful of those records, but also be willing to adjust when it makes sense." BA?
All right, thanks, Allie. Paul with it. He's against Gobert. On the break. Here's Towns. And it's powered home by Towns.
Woo! The whole arena felt packed. Towns can just be merciless on offense.
Outside Paul. And he lobs it up. Trying to go for a lob there. Excellent defense and anticipation to stop it. Out of bounds. It'll be Phoenix's ball. Here's Booker. 6 points for him. Ayton passes to Paul. Knocks down the long J. Paul's got 5 points now in the quarter.
I love how fast Paul makes these decisions. His basketball IQ is simply sensational.
Russell against Paul. A little mid-range shot is up. Edwards can't hit.
And usually that's a bucket for him, but look, nobody's perfect in the mid-range.
And Booker with the jam.
And with his skill, you kind of forget that Booker is 6'5" and can get to the rim with ease.
Here's Russell. Pass to Gobert. Second chance effort. And the layup is up and in. Gobert's got 8.
Oh, he'll wear you down with the way he grinds it out on the offensive glass.
Oh, there's the alley. Oh, and Johnson slams it in.
And the lead increases on a crazy offensive sequence.
Man, the dunk alone would have been incredible, let alone the fact that it came off a 10-point pass. Bridges outside. Outside for Booker. And too long on the shot. And we've reached halftime in this one. Suns ahead. They lead by 12. And we'll be right back after halftime for the start of the third quarter. See you in just a bit. After a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly in the second. We're seeing a tremendous game from DeAndre Ayton.
And he was a beast on the offensive glass in that first half. How can they slow him down?
The way to limit those offensive boards, it's just effort, guys. Whoever is guarding him has to get to position and beat him to the spot.
Kicking off the second half, here's Chris Finch's 5. Towns plays the 4 with Gobert in the middle. The backcourt, it's Russell and Edwards. And it's McDaniels in at the small forward position.
What a job Monty Williams has done in his time with the Phoenix Suns. Hats off to the talent that he's been able to bring in and develop. And that's the way he's created a winning culture.
Paul passes to Bridges. Edwards against Booker. Back to Bridges. Pass to Booker. 4 on the clock. Over McDaniels. Booker no good. Boy, Richard, you really can't say enough about what Monty Williams has done with this Phoenix team.
Struggled in his first year, but we gave him a break for that. Immaculate seasons the last 2 years, becoming a Western Conference juggernaut.
Chris Paul, second personal foul. First team foul.
And that one misses.
At the line for the Timberwolves, Jaden McDaniel. One shot.
The Timberwolves trail. Outside Russell. Oh, and Johnson with a block. It's Booker on the wing. McDaniels covering. Outside for Booker. Misses the 3.
Shocking that he just bricked that one. The defense got real lucky there.
Oh, Paul with the block. And the Suns pushing it up now. Oh, and the jam by Ayton.
Excellent timing by Ayton on the alley-oop pass. He's perfectly positioned to throw it down.
For Minnesota, they've gotten only 1 of 4 shots to fall in this second half. Russell, the pass to Edwards. Driving to the basket. And the shot's good. Edwards got 11 points.
Woo, just selling the defense on the pump fake.
Paul against Russell. Paul passes to Booker. Back to Paul. The kick out to Johnson. Releases. And yes, it goes. Got a little English on that one. 9 points in the game. You know, for most players, being a starter has value. But Grant, some elite teams have been elevated by great players who have accepted a reserve role.
And it's really special, B.A., when you have that. Players who are willing to sacrifice for the greater good of the team. Putting winning first at all costs. When you think about it, through the years, Manu Ginobili with the Spurs, Andre Iguodala in Golden State, it really can galvanize a team and lead to winning championships.
And it's going to be a goaltending call here, so they will count the bucket.
He almost blocked that shot in time, just a nanosecond late.
Second half of play, and we're 3 minutes into the third here. Here's Russell.
2 minutes remaining in the third.
He can't get that one to fall. And Phoenix will come the other way. Here's Paul. Oh, and Towns with the block.
The defensive chops of Towns, able to use his length and timing to stifle shooters.
Russell, that's good. Russell's got his second basket.
Hey, if you give him room, he's gonna score the ball.
Edwards against Booker. There's the three. The rebound by the Timberwolves. Russell's got 5 rebounds in the game. It's Edwards on the wing. Pass to Towns. The 3 ball. That one doesn't drop. Phoenix has gone 4 of 6 from 3-point range thus far. And the lob disrupted. Not to be. Fast break, Minnesota. It's hauled in by the Suns. Johnson's got his 8th rebound here tonight. Paul passes to Ayton. Back to Paul. Now Booker. McDaniels covering. Phoenix no good that time either. Minnesota's gone 1 of 2 shooting from the perimeter since halftime. Towns passes to Gobert. There's 39 seconds left in the third. Here's Russell. And Ayton pulls it down. Ayton's got rebound number 8 now. For 3, Booker nails it from beyond the arc. Booker's got 5 points in the quarter.
Plays hard in every facet of the game. Nothing that Booker can't do.
Towns for 3. And it's Phoenix with the rebound. On the break. Stolen by Russell. Edwards, the pass to Russell. And the ball out of play. The Suns will have it. Here's Paul. And as we end the third quarter, a double-digit deficit will make it tough to come back. Suns ahead. They lead by 12. And we're coming back in just a moment. Get ready for the fourth.
And please give a big round of applause for your son. You can't.
And there have been 2 very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. And for the Timberwolves, they're shooting right at 35%, not getting what they want out there. Bridges and Johnson fill up the forward spots. The deadly pair of Paul and Booker are the backcourt, and it's Ayton in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. So that's the lineup on the floor for the Suns. Russell finds Towns. Shot clock at 6. And Booker pulls it down.
When it goes in, it looks pretty. When it doesn't, question the shot difficulty.
Johnson against Edwards. That's a foul called on Cameron Johnson. That's his first foul of the game.
And just a great job of getting there first and absorbing the contact.
Now here's Russell. Outside Edwards. outside the arc. And Ayton pulls it down. Ayton's got double-digit rebounds now in the game. Here's Booker. It's good. The assist that time from Paul. And the Suns lead by 14.
People first think of Booker as an outside shooter, but he does a lot of his work in the lane.
Edwards, the pass to Towns. Back to Edwards. To the inside. Gobert. Ooh, making his presence felt here. He's now 6 for 9 in this game.
Doing what he can to help shrink the deficit, but it has to be a team effort.
Here's a three from Paul. The rebound by the Timberwolves. Paul against Russell. Inside. Here's Towns. Soft touch off the glass.
I like seeing Towns be aggressive from deep. He knows his teammates want him to shoot from there.
Paul against Russell. Outside Paul. Outside Booker. From deep. Rudy Gobert with a rebound.
You know what? He's got to look to get other guys involved. The three-point stroke is off.
To the paint. And the deficit down inside single digits. Gobert's gotten 4 this quarter.
You have to love what Gobert is doing on the offensive end so far. Staying active and finding lots of ways to contribute.
Paul passes to Bridges. Right side Paul. 4-3. And it's out of bounds. Still Phoenix's ball.
Phoenix ball.
Over 2.5 minutes in the books here in the fourth. Bridges with it. Now guarded by McDaniels. Pass to Booker. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Phoenix no good that time either. The Timberwolves have gone 3 of 5 since this fourth quarter started. Here's Edwards. And he gets that one.
And they're on a big run to make this game interesting. Can't let up now.
It's one thing to get close, but do they have enough left in the tank to take the lead? We'll have to see.
Here's Paul. Uses the glass to finish the layup. And the Suns lead by 8.
The wily vet, Paul, able to score down low.
Outside Russell. Here's the 3. They get it back. Pass to Towns. Another shot. Shoots over Johnson. And again, it's Minnesota converting.
This is anyone's game now, and they have the momentum.
Things are firing on all cylinders for them right now. We'll see if they can keep it going.
Paul passes to Johnson. Paul against Russell. Bridges, right side. Takes a 3. Paul with another miss. And here's Minnesota now. A big stretch here going. 10-2. Pass to Johnson. The kick out to Paul. And the ball is tied up, so we'll have a jump ball.
Jump ball call.
Six to shoot. Johnson finds Paul. And he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for 2. It's going to be on Karl Anthony Towns.
So good at drawing contact. CP uses his smarts to get to the line.
And he does get the second one. And that makes it a 7-point lead.
It all comes down to this possession. They must get points.
Anything other than a make is game over. This is where you lean on your stars to get you to the finish line.
Towns up top, covered by Johnson. Shot clock at 6. From 11 feet away, Gobert no good. Fantastic ball movement for them tonight.
Things are definitely working offensively. A balanced attack is just so much harder to defend.
Now Paul. So it's Phoenix picking up the win. Boy, they didn't make it easy on their fans or themselves.
And Greg, you were talking about this. What you appreciate about this matchup, the team-first mindset on both sides.
Very unselfish, and we're going to see guys moving the ball. And, Kevin, they play for one another. That's why these clubs rack up so many assists.
And the starting lineup for the Timberwolves. Sliding in at the wing, it'll be Edwards and McDaniel. Two big men inside, Towns and Gobert. And it's Russell in at the point guard. Towns for three. No good on that one. And Memphis the other way now. Morant outside. And a wide open look for Payne. No good on the triple. It's Gobert with the ball for the Timberwolves. That's a two from Towns. He trains the turnaround jump shot.
Guys, that's just really unstoppable. He poses a ton of matchup problems for whomever he's facing.
Morant dishes to Brooks. Count the bucket, and he's got a free throw coming up as well.
The sheer power at 220, maybe 230 to take the hit and complete the play. Dylan Brooks.
Here's Edwards. Can't hit the turnaround jumper. And now just over a minute played here in the first. Payne kicks to Adams. Pass to Aldama. Gobert with the block.
A sensational defender. You have to know when Gobert is in the area.
It's deflected. And so it looks like the Timberwolves will retain possession here. Time now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
Well, Kevin, Coach Taylor Jenkins gave me a few minutes to catch up. Defensively, he wants his guys to protect the rim and do everything they can to push the offense out to the perimeter. He told me if we can do that, I feel good about our chances. Now, guys, obviously that's a tall order, but he's trying to get his guys to get deked for the challenge.
Okay, David, much appreciated.
With a gentle touch inside. Russell really improving as a finisher.
Here's Morant. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
And giving up some inches inside, but makes up for it with an aggressive style.
And that takes skill and the ability to make adjustments as you're going up.
Oh, here's Edwards. With nobody on him, he buries the jumper.
And the touch on Edwards' shot is really nice. Gives it just enough power to drop in.
Morant outside. And there's the call on Rudy Gobert. That is his first foul of the game.
Second team foul.
Morant drives in. Here's Adams, a second chance effort.
And the defensive chops of Gobert just knows how to hold down the fort for his team.
Edwards finds McDaniel. It's rebounded by Memphis. Adams with it, now defended by Gobert. Memphis moving it around. Out left to the wing. On the wing, Brooks. McDaniel's defending. Up again, and there's Brooks putting it right back in. Brooks has got his second basket of the game.
It's funny watching Brooks. He kind of lulls you to sleep, and then he explodes with an aggressive move.
It's stolen by Adams. Morant outside. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Brooks.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Wow, that's a defensive breakdown. Can't do that against good scores.
Two free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
And although he's still a new kid on the block, he's very crafty, and Russell does a great job of just frustrating the defense there.
And so Russell hits them both. Here's Morant. First quarter of action, just under 3.5 minutes played. In the corner, it's Payne. And the Grizzlies check on two more.
Beautiful mechanics from Desmond Bane. Doesn't need much time to get his shot off.
Edwards drives in. And once again off the mark by Minnesota.
Not sure what the D was doing there. Clearly a breakdown. You can ill afford to give a guy like him that good a look.
1:02 left in the first quarter of the game.
and talented in so many ways. Edwards is focusing on two things: the refining of his shot mechanics and the sustained level of engagement.
He makes 1 of 2 that time. Grizzlies have gotten 5 of 10 shots to drop in this game so far. Right at the 50% mark. Brooks misses. Timberwolves trail. Edwards drives in. It's hauled in by Adams. Adams has got 4 rebounds in this game. Bain with it. Now defended by Gobert.
Good athlete, 37-inch vertical. Brooks aggressive above the rim.
Russell feeling it out a bit. Gobert trying to get open, and it's Russell missing.
Seems like he changed his mind halfway through the layup, tried to go to something else, and flat out choked it.
Aldama can't hit. And it's Russell with the ball. He'll bring it up for Minnesota. It's a 3-point game. Shoots from the high post. The shot, no good. So at the end of 1 quarter of play, still a close game. It's the Grizzlies. And some good action in the books as we get back to the game that's been pretty close here so far. And a chance for just a second to check out the scoring breakdown for the Grizzlies.
They're unselfish. They're passing the ball well, setting up teammates, playing team basketball, and they're focused.
And the other thing I've been impressed with, guys, is their assertiveness at attacking the paint, trying to hunt for those high percentage looks.
On the court for the Timberwolves as our second quarter is underway. 2 big men inside, Towns and Gobert. Fighting in at the wing, it'll be Edwards and McDaniel. And it's Russell in at the point guard position.
The defender made him change his shot. Still got it up with the double clutch, but that's not what it's called. Oh, okay.
Man, what a creative finisher. Edwards is so fast in how he gets up to throw it down.
The pass to Brooks. Out to Morant. Bain against Edwards. Adams in the corner. From outside, off the mark. It's tipped. And that's out of bounds. Minnesota will retain possession.
You love the pressure he's putting on them. Almost had that steal.
Fantastic anticipation. He has active hands. Even though he doesn't come away with the turnover, he's disrupting their offensive flow.
He gets that one. Edwards got 4 this quarter.
And I like Russell's ability to create for others. He does what's best for the team.
Pass to Morant. Looking for Adams. He gets it there. Brooks for 3. No good, and he's 3 of 6 from the floor. Here's Edwards. A miss that time. Would have put him up. Memphis has gone 0-2 from deep here in the second. Adams, the pass to Bain. And misses it off the right side of the rim. Timberwolves have gone 2 of 4 shooting the ball here in the second. There's the lob to Towns. Up high to stuff the alley-oop. Well, Greg, we see it every year. Those overachieving teams in the NBA. What enables them to be greater than the sum of their parts?
Well, listen, luck can play a part, but confidence is a huge factor as well. If you walk into that gym every night believing you'll find a way to win, oftentimes you do.
Yeah, that old adage about being too wide open, not a thing. He just missed it.
And a bit of a battle here for the ball. The official signals a jump ball here. McDaniels with the ball. He's picked up by Brooks. Memphis trailing here. Deflects the pass and stolen by Russell. Here's Gobert. Good, and the assist goes to Russell. Russell's got 4 assists in the game.
Well, that's why they're in front. Aggressive play at both ends. Nicely done.
Morant kicks to Brooks. Hands it from downtown. Brooks has got it all tied up now for the Grizzlies.
With the ball in his hands, Ja draws so much defensive attention. Got his teammate a clean look.
Russell. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
And I like the fact that the defense is looking to protect the rim at all costs.
And so Russell hits them both. 1:46 left in the first half of basketball. Here's Aldama. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. Brooks with no one around. And again, it's the Grizzlies from deep.
You get the feeling that Brooks will get better and better with this shot. He's obviously working on it.
Russell with it. He's picked up by Brooks. No one near Edwards as he lets it fly. And right away, they match it with a three-pointer of their own.
Both teams running perimeter-oriented plays that are working.
How often do we see this these days? Clubs answering each other from range.
And they'll get another chance. Here's Bain. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Towns. .55 seconds left to play in the first half. Brooks, the pass to Aldama. Back to Brooks. 4 on the shot clock. And again, it's the Grizzlies from deep.
This is what Dillon is built to do if you give him enough touches. Score in volume.
Passes it to McDaniels. They swipe it. Here's Bain. And there it is for him.
I love the confidence of Desmond Bain, in which he plays with. Not afraid of contact, plays right through it.
He's getting his first free throw attempt of the game here.
And over the course of last year, he was up over 90%. And with a stroke like that, you see why.
Edwards can't hit. And the Grizzlies leading by 4. Stolen by McDaniels. Russell passes to Gobert. Good, and the assist goes to Russell.
Nice interior touch from Rudy. Good at getting ideal positioning and capitalizing.
Morant outside. Tipped away. And Memphis turns it over again. It's been all about Dillon Brooks for the Memphis Grizzlies.
24.
And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. The wingmen are Bain and Brooks. Then it's Morant. And then there's Steven Adams. And it's Aldama in at the 4 spot. That's the lineup out there for the Grizzlies. And it's Russell with the ball. He'll bring it up for Minnesota. Trailing by 2. Edwards passes to Gobert. Hangs in midair and converts on the double clutch layup. And that's now 6 points for Rudy Gobert. It's stolen by Edwards. And here's the fast break. Russell leading the way. Edwards dishes to Russell. Here's McDaniels. And he lays it straight in. McDaniels got his first basket.
Nice job. Those passes have to be right on the money around the painted area.
Rebounded by the Timberwolves. Gobert's got his 7th rebound here tonight. Here's Edwards. Lays it up off the glass. And it's a 4-point Timberwolves lead.
And we are seeing tonight why Edwards was selected first overall. Anthony has a special ability to score.
Out to Brooks. Fires for 3. Rebounded by the Timberwolves. Gobert's got rebound number 8 here tonight in the game. Here's McDaniels. Brooks grabs the board.
I'm a fan of anybody who defends that way. I mean, they weren't about to open the door and just allow him to cruise in for a layup.
Everything worked except for the outcome. You want him to shoot that every time.
The Grizzlies trail by 4. Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
Timberwolves have gone 3 of 5 to start the second half, developing a nice rhythm out there. Here's McDaniels, and finished off by McDaniel.
And showing he can make plays for others. Edwards moving it with conviction.
The Timberwolves have shot a good percentage from the free throw line so far. They've made 5 out of 6.
And just to mention, a season ago, they were very comfortable at the line, hitting about 78% of their free throws.
And D'Angelo Russell picks up the foul. That's foul number 2 for him.
First team foul.
Bain drives in. And he can't stop the run as he misses.
He goes up strong, but he is met with resistance. I think that surprised him a little bit.
Outside, Towns. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Towns has got the lead up to 9 now for the Timberwolves. Grizzlies have got a paltry 0 of 6 to begin the third quarter. What a terrible start to the half. Morant passes to Aldama.
Love the execution. John Morant is big time at breaking down the defense in these sets.
Deep 2 from Russell. That one off the back iron and out.
And when you can't get anything to fall, it definitely gets in your head.
And his rhythm, it's been way off. The goal now might be to get him something easy at the rim so he can just see the ball go in through the net, and that helps.
Russell, no luck. The Grizzlies trail by 5. Brooks kicks to Bain. Out to Morant. Three-pointer. Nice D from Russell.
Yeah, but the defense was determined not to give him an inch of free space.
And Towns throws it down.
Yeah, that's what we call playing with force. And Towns going up for the dunk, daring the defense to contest.
And so we see a technical foul called here. They're going to get him for hanging too long on the rim.
And though I know he's having fun, it's unnecessary. Showing up the other team either here or down the road, that can give them some motivation against you.
And Morant gets it to go.
Well, Morant's awareness in the pick and roll is special. He usually makes the right reads.
Good on the bucket. 14 points for Anthony Edwards.
Looking to make plays for others. We've seen this from him all night.
There's been an emphasis on ball movement, and he's been a major catalyst.
Here's Brooks. Gobert pulls it in. Gobert's got rebound number 11 for him here tonight. For 3, Edwards. Minnesota working with a new shot clock. The Grizzlies trail by 5. Bain passes to Adams. And Adams with the slam.
Tough to miss that man. Desmond Bain read the defense perfectly.
The drive by Russell. He gets it in there. Russell's got 8 points.
Poor interior defense. If you play him soft, he's going to kill you.
Morant against Russell. And Morant throws it down.
You love to see that kind of elevation from your point guard. John Morant's a reliable finisher.
Towns, no luck.
I'll tell you what, I think he thought that was going in. I sure did.
And no good, but he tries to maintain control. He was fouled, and he'll shoot 2 at the line.
I mean, even from over here, you can see that one pretty clearly.
We know he can pass it. He's a tough defender, and Desmond Bain can shoot it from all over. Money from the stripe. He does a great job night in and night out.
McDaniels kicks to Edwards. Outside, Russell. From deep three-point range. No good on the shot. And we just finished the third quarter, and we've got a tight ball game here. Timberwolves lead by 1. And we're coming back in just a moment. Get ready for the fourth quarter of action when we return. How about a look at today's State Farm assist of the game?
And, you know, you can always count on him for at least a couple of these pretty assists over the course of a game. And this one, a thing of beauty.
You see why they trust him with the ball in his hands. He can make the simple play, and he can pull off the spectacular.
Well, this has been a great contest so far, and I imagine the fourth quarter could have even more action in store for us. And a look at the 5 for the Timberwolves to start the fourth. Underneath in the post, Towns and Gobert. Backcourt guards are Russell and Edwards. And it's McDaniels at the 3. And a closer look here at the Hustle stance for the Grizzlies.
Their activity has been at a constant level. Always around the ball, quick hands causing a lot of steals.
And also, they continue to take advantage on the offensive glass. Those extra possessions paying off in second chance points.
It's good. And the Grizzlies lead by 3.
Solid work inside from Desmond Bain. He doesn't lack confidence attacking down there.
Gobert, no good. Gobert with the block. And again, Minnesota will turn it over. We've played just over 1 minute here in the fourth quarter. Morant with a wide open look. Adams. And it's Adams on the follow. Adams has got the lead up to 5 now for the Grizzlies.
Can't teach size and strength. Once Adams gets position, you're not rooting him out of there.
Grizzlies have gone 3 of 6 from the field so far in the fourth quarter. Here's Brooks in for his 7th make in 14 tries.
Just good, aggressive drive from him that time. Found a hole in the D and went straight to the rim.
A chance there to push it to double digits, but it's off the mark. Timberwolves trail by 7. Russell passes to Edwards to stop the run. Good, and the assist goes to Russell. Russell's got 9 assists in the game. Great passing.
And don't let Edwards' position fool you. Anthony is built like a linebacker. That upper body strength helps him down low.
Here's Morant. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. That one is on Towns.
Oh, the officials are all over that one.
You know, some of Ja Morant's sequences remind you of a young Derrick Rose. He's that explosive.
And so it's Russell with it. He'll bring it up for Minnesota. 7-point differential. Trying to break that ice-cold streak. Adams, some nice D. Memphis has gotten off to an 0 for 2 start from downtown here in the fourth quarter. Here's Brooks. That shot is off. The Timberwolves go the other way with it. Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively, for sure. And this is why he's a go-to option. Towns enjoys getting the chance to come up big for his team.
Yeah, that's who you want stepping to the line when the game is close.
Morant against Russell. Morant passes to Aldama.
Anthony Edwards. Second personal foul. Second team foul. At the line for Memphis.
No good on that one.
Aldama. Taking 2 shots.
Second free throw, no good. Timberwolves trail by 4. Russell with it. He's picked up by Morant. And Russell gets it to go on the assist from Edwards. And he's now got the double-double. 10 points and 10 assists. We're in the final quarter of play here, 3 minutes in. And Morant gets it to go.
Calling for the ball in crucial moments. Morant steps up when it matters most.
Towns dishes to Gobert. And there's another one for the Timberwolves.
Gobert looking comfortable stepping into the spotlight right now.
Brooks outside. Pass to Aldama. Tries a 3. Minnesota with the rebound. Outside, Russell. Shoots over Morant. And Gobert kicks to Russell. It's Edwards on the wing. Just 5 to shoot. Over Bain. Edwards can't hit. Memphis leading. On the wing, Bain. Here's Aldama. And the call on the shot sends him to the line.
His third personal foul.
He hits the first one, and that makes it a 3-point lead. Second free throw, no good that time. He really wanted that one. Back to Edwards, wide open. Got it! And what a sensational bucket to bring them within one.
Big-time basket at a big-time moment.
This is why we all watch. The NBA is about these moments.
Moran finds Brooks. Some nice passing there by Memphis. Moran drives in, and he can't jam it through. Towns, the pass to Gobert. Right wing. There's McDaniels. That doesn't go in. Had a chance, though, to take the lead. Now the Grizzlies with it. We can probably expect to see him slow it down now.
Yeah, I think you want to milk your possessions.
Desmond Bain showing no nerves.
For three, Edwards. It counts. And oh, that was an enormous three-pointer.
You know that he's always going to find a way to get the ball in tight situations like that and knock it down.
Moran's against Russ. Count!
This is why he has the ball. John Morant, he loves to deliver in these moments.
Near the three-point line, it's Edwards. Offline. So a close game sees Memphis take this one. What a show they put on.
The starting lineup for the visiting Memphis.
And we talk about good offense beating good defense. Brett, both teams tonight live by that mantra.
Yeah, well, this is going to be a time where we're going to get to the fourth quarter with a game, hopefully, that's pretty close. And who can get multiple stops? 1 or 2 in a row, 2 or 3 in a row. That might end up being the difference here, B.A.
The starters for the Memphis Grizzlies. Moran and Bade in the backcourt together. Then it's Dylan Brooks. Then it's Steven Adams. And it's Aldama in at the 4-man position. Pass to Aldama. On the wing, Bane. Aiden against Adams. Goes back up. They shoot again. And he takes it up and lays it in.
Adams just continuing to grind it out, outstanding staying after that possession, and then he grabs a second chance deuce.
Now here's Paul for 3. Bridges. Aiden. And it goes out of bounds. That one off Adams. Paul against Moran. Johnson a screen on Moran. Here's a 3 from Paul. He drops it from range. Paul's got 6 points.
Just think about the growth of what Chris Paul has done with that three-pointer. 28% for 3 as a rookie, and now a guy you can't leave.
Yeah, and we hear this a lot about the Grizzlies, but it bears repeating. There's probably no team in the NBA that has more reason for optimism than Memphis.
Now here's Moran. The crossover, and he lays it in.
In the paint, Morant stays nimble, and that allows him to make any needed adjustment to his shot.
Pass to Booker. Almost 2 minutes into the first here. And he lobs it up to the rim. Here's Paul. Back to Booker. Outside Paul. And another shot. Yes, and it's Booker with the setup. Give him 8 points now.
And this kind of distribution is something that Devin Booker is only going to improve upon.
You know, I think about all the optimism surrounding the Grizzlies. The rest of the NBA has been put on notice.
The NBA, and they should be. This team should be a contender for years to come. If the front office makes the right moves, which they have in the last few years, they could be hanging up some banners very soon.
Now here's Bridges. Takes the 3. Knocked away. Out of bounds. It'll be Grizzlies ball. For Memphis, they've gone 3 of 5 here in the opening quarter. First quarter of ball, almost 2.5 minutes in. Ball drives in, and he gets the bucket.
Chris Paul reading the defense, gets on the inside and decides to just knock it down.
Now Morant. And the layup is good off the glass.
Attacking in the painted area. Clearly that was their game plan coming in.
Paul passes to Johnson. Drains the triple.
As good a passer as we've ever seen in the NBA. Chris Paul setting up a great look that time.
2 minutes remaining in the first.
Pass to Brooks. Moran against Paul. Outside Moran. Brooks the pass to Moran. Just 5 to shoot. From the arc. And Aiden pulls it down. The Suns leading. And last year's outcome, so unfortunate for Paul and the Phoenix Suns, Greg.
Yeah, B.A. I mean, the best record in the league by 8 games. You know, it kind of seemed like Paul might finally get that ring. Just a heartbreaking loss for them against Dallas in Game 7.
Now here's Adams. Pass to Aldama. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
The defense there doing whatever they can to protect the rim.
All right, guys, some stats here. The scoring breakdown for the Suns.
Well, they found a groove, and it's from distance. So knocking them down from the three-point land never hurts.
Well, not only that, but you love how unselfish they've been to start this game. That's going to get all the guys in a great flow and feeling good. So moving that ball around and scoring off assists, it's a nice way to play.
Here's Morant coming off a Suns make. Cash money on the open jump shot. Morant's got 6.
such a critical part of how their offense is going to flow. Things are only working when he seems to be on the floor.
Outside Booker. Driving in. Over Bain. Paul with it. Checked by Brooks. For three, Bridges. It's good. The assist that time from Paul.
Bridges finding his spot, and his team finds him with the ball. Good mechanics there, too.
Bain, the pass to Morant. Here's Aldama. He shoots a three. And it's Devin Booker with a rebound. Oh, deflected. Outside Paul. Launches a three. And the Suns get it back. Oh, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
Great effort level on the glass as Bridges is in there mixing it up.
Bain, the pass to Morant. The shake. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot two. It goes on Chris Paul. The first free throw is good. And Morant drops them both.
At this point, you might as well go ahead and chalk up the points when he's at the free throw line. Pretty much automatic.
Oh, what a performance by Chris Paul. He's been the story for the Phoenix Suns. He made a big impact, scoring 12 points in the quarter.
And please give a big round of applause for your Suns youth team.
And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we played through one quarter of action so far. All right, guys, what stands out to you from the Suns in this one?
Well, it's simple. I mean, they started off strong, and they've been hot from beyond the arc since the get-go.
They just couldn't seem to know what it was that they needed to do and how to stick them from outside. The defense pretty lost.
The deadly pair of Paul and Booker are the backcourt. Bridges and Johnson fill up the forward spots. And it's Ayton in at the 5, roaming the paint. That's the Suns' 5 as we get into the second quarter.
Man, such a heartbreak last year as the Phoenix Suns had the opportunity to return to the finals, and it just felt like they were destined to get back there. It was their most wins in the season in franchise history. It just didn't play out that way.
Paul passes to Johnson. It's good. The assist that time from Paul. Johnson's got 5.
And he waited for the last possible minute to get that one off. Made a sick adjustment right before he let it go.
Pass to Aldama. And he dunks it down.
Among the best passers in the league, Morant finds open teammates.
The Suns' regular season dominance last year speaks to this team's strength.
Oh, yeah, they are so tight between the connection of the coaching staff and the point guard and CP3. These guys have talent. They've been through the ups and downs. They know what it takes to get to the top of the mountain. Make no mistake, this Phoenix team is playing to win it. That's pretty much not how they want to defend the three-point line. Somebody's got to shadow him out there.
Here's Booker, and stolen by Bain. And the Grizzlies pushing it up now. And Morant with the basket on the assist by Bain. Morant's got 7 points here in the quarter.
Plays with so much confidence. When Morant gets in a zone, he stays aggressive.
Looking to win the run. The kick out to Johnson. Paul for 3. Fires the 3. And Johnson is good for 3. Give him 8.
I thought he might get caught between the pass and the shot, but he makes a great adjustment.
Morant, the pass to Brooks. Outside Morant. Johnson with the defensive effort.
That's the shot you hope for, right at the rim. Just couldn't capitalize. And that's gotta hurt. A turnover for a free run at the rim.
And now we know who has the momentum.
Execution with pace. That's a bad turnover that simply was telegraphed.
Basket counts. And the league has redefined the rules a bit regarding the gather step. Players getting more leeway. What do you think about that?
Well, I think guys BA are getting a little more creative in practicing that. They will adjust to the rule. That is one thing we've seen through the years with NBA players. And so in the offseason, if you can find a way to take advantage of half a step more in order to gain advantage on a defender, I'm all for it until they change the rule back. Well, that frame and strength, I think, sometimes will scare guys off. He gets right to the rim.
And stolen by Bain. Morant, the pass to Bain. And count that. 2 points and a chance for one more at the line. All right, a look at how the hustle game has been going for the Grizzlies.
Yeah, they're just attacking on defense, getting those hands out and knocking the ball free. I really like their energy defensively.
Well, one thing that's noticeable is just tremendous energy from everybody, and they put that into their transition play. All that hustle is paying off. After taking Cam Johnson 10th in the 2019 draft, the Timberwolves promptly sent him and Saric to the Suns in exchange for Jared Colvin.
And the basket by Bridges.
And that's a shot Bridges needs to just keep sinking. You can see his confidence growing.
Morant, the pass to Bane. Morant against Hall. And that one's good. Morant's got 19 points. Well, remember, the Suns received heavy criticism for acquiring Johnson in that draft day trade.
Yeah, B.A., I don't know that it was about the players so much as how old Cam Johnson was and Phoenix maybe trying to explore an upside guy with that high of a pick. Well, feels like the GM knew what he was doing. Cam Johnson's been a huge addition to this team, and his shooting has been remarkable.
And it's Morant missing. Phoenix has gone 2 of 3 from beyond the arc so far in the second. And he's going for the oop here. Oh, stolen by Morant. Here's Bane. Goes up and lays it in nice and easy. Bane's got 6 points.
And once more this half, they find a way to get great position inside.
Booker, the pass to Ayton. Oh, and the jam by Ayton.
A difficult cover here on the pick and roll as Devin Booker's getting more and more experience playing out and making plays.
Here's Morant. The Suns clear it. Here's Paul. Oh, that doesn't go on the chance to tie. Ja Morant, he's feeling it tonight. And
34. The Grizzlies, 36.
And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been a fairly even one. Oh, a fantastic game from Ja Morant in this one.
Can they come up with an answer for him coming out of the half? They have to change something defensively.
They're just way too easy out there, and I'm sure coach is going to make that a priority at halftime.
Getting underway in the second half. Here's the 5 for Taylor Jenkins. Bane and Brooks out on the wing. Then there's Ja Morant. Then it's Steven Adams. And it's Aldama in at the 4 slot. Good on the second one. Phoenix has gotten 6 of 10 3-pointers to drop. Booker on the take. Outside Johnson. Back to Bridges. Outside for Booker. 4 on the clock. Oh, it's no good. That would have tied it. Memphis leading. Outside Bane. Shot from the wing. And Ayton pulls it down.
Well, they shouldn't be giving that shot to anyone, but they certainly shouldn't be giving it to him. That's a big break for the defense.
And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
Stolen by Booker. Here's Bridges. And it's Bridges with the jam.
And that's just too easy. Bridges in there slamming it down.
Bridges has gotten it done so far from the field, making 4 of his 6 attempts. Out to the right wing. Back to Bane. Out to the right wing. That shot off. And Phoenix will come the other way. And the foul on Chris Paul. That's foul number 2 for him.
Well, after committing a turnover like that, you're just praying the game doesn't come down to the last possession. You'll remember that one.
Outside Morant. And Ayton pulls it down. Ayton's got 4 rebounds now. Johnson finds Paul. Up again. It's good on the putback. Ayton's got 6.
Defense unable to stop DeAndre Ayton that time, getting inside and using his frame.
Paul against Morant. Here's Adams. And there's 2. Work on the glass, paying off that time. 6 points for him.
I love his tenacity. Extra possessions, second chance points. That's winning basketball.
Ooh, poked away. Stolen by Bain. Rebounded by Chris Paul. Paul's got 4 rebounds in the game.
Well, what do you say about CP3 other than this guy is an all-timer? And when you think about guys down the stretch who you have run your offense, CP3 has to be mentioned up there.
Adams inside. Johnson on him. And it's Adams missing. The Suns trailing. Paul passes to Johnson. Oh, and a nice defensive play to disrupt the lob. Here's Adams. Laid it in with a nice touch off the window.
Yes, Steven Adams has a big getting out and running in transition, making himself a big target on fast break.
For 3, Booker. They grab their own miss. Controls the rebound and the putback.
He really gets in perfect position for the follow. Just a terrific read.
Moran against Paul. And stolen by Bridges. In transition, here come the Suns. Paul passes to Johnson. It's good. The assist that time from Paul. Paul's got his 7th assist of the game with that last one. As for CP, seems irreplaceable with each team he's been on.
Well, he does so much for a team in terms of just keeping accountability from the coach's voice to his. Not only does he perform at the highest level on the floor, there's a lot of things that CP3 brings off the floor that really help teach guys what being a pro is all about.
Down low. It's picked off. On the wing, Bain lets it go from deep. Phoenix grabs the miss. Ayton's got rebound number 8 now. Booker with it. He's picked up by Bain. Booker can't get it to go.
I know he's on a cold streak, but he can't let that get in his head.
Especially if you're a player that doesn't get a lot of shot attempts, but otherwise the mindset is, I just got to get the next one to go. And you don't want to put that much pressure on yourself.
And he lobs it up to the rim. Oh, it's stolen by Adams. Here's Aldama. And Ayton pulls it down. For Phoenix, they've gone 4 of 9 in the 3rd quarter. 3-pointer, Bridges. Morant grabs the miss. The drive by Bain. Pass to Adams. Second shot opportunity. Can't get it to drop. And at the close of the 3rd quarter, still a close game. Both teams putting up points in a hurry.
Ladies and gentlemen, your Suns.
And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist to the game.
Yeah, just shredding the defense with that feed. Zero chance to stop that.
That's what great passing will do for you right there, dissecting the defense with that play.
We've reached the 4th quarter in what has been a very competitive game. Should be an exciting finish. Bridges and Johnson fill up the forward spots. The deadly pair of Paul and Booker are the backcourt, and it's Ayton in at the center, locking down the middle. So that's the lineup on the floor for the Suns. Paul can't get it to go. And it's the Grizzlies with the ball. It's a 1-point game. And we're going to have a jump ball.
That's a jump ball.
Booker fires from way outside. Oh, he misses the go-ahead basket.
At this point, I'm not sure if it's the play calling or the player himself.
Morant. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
Love the attacking mindset of Morant. Gets him to the line.
And now we'll get a perspective here on how the hustle game has been going for Memphis.
Their defensive intensity has served them well. It kept the offense scrambling and resulted in several steals.
Well, something else I've seen from them in this game is just how quick they are to capitalize on a turnover. I mean, they're pouncing on that stuff, and you got to be careful when you're handling the ball around them.
And the ball out of play, the Grizzlies will have it. Memphis shooting 47% in this one, looking efficient. Bridges against Brooks. From the high post. Here's Adams. Pass to Aldama. It's stolen by Johnson. And now the Suns fast break. Here's Paul. Count it. That's his 6th field goal in 12 tries.
Whatever the team needs, Chris Paul can provide it. Tonight, it's on the scoring end.
Outside Morant. Brooks outside. It's hauled in by the Suns. Ayton's got 11 rebounds in the game. For Phoenix, they've gone 1 of 4 since the 4th quarter began. Ooh, the deft touch on the lob. And the Suns lead by 1.
Well, he passes to the wide open man. Bridges developing some team chemistry.
Payne, the pass to Morant. On the take. Now here's Adams. And a great assist by Morant as that one goes. Tight ball game coming down the stretch.
Yeah, with 7 lead changes thus far, this has been a thriller.
It's Booker on the wing, guarded by Bane. Booker against Bane. And Booker with the jam.
That's an aggressive play. Devin Booker up to the rim.
Outside Morant. Oh, the bucket's good, and he'll have a chance at one more. It's going to be on Cameron Johnson.
Can you say prime-time player Morant? He enjoys delivering for his team in these parts of the game.
You might want to think twice before sending him to the line again. He gets locked in when the game gets close.
For 3, Booker. Grizzlies with the rebound. Brooks outside. No luck on that one. Nice D from Bridges. To the inside. Stolen away. Nice job to interrupt the alley-oop attempt. And Mikal Bridges picks up the foul. That's his first foul of the game. For Memphis, they've gone 2 of 5 from the field in this final quarter. Outside Morant. Payne, the pass to Morant. Ooh, Ayton with the block.
Nice timing as Ayton's up there for the rejection.
Pass to Morant. They set the pick. Clock is at 3. Offensive board. Here's Aldama. Outside Morant. They shoot again. Offensive rebound. 1:20 left in the 4th quarter of this one. Paul passes to Ayton. And stolen by Morant. Here's Aldama. Booker defending. And stolen by Bridges. Lays out. Outside Paul. The 3. Suns keep it alive. Ayton. And he buries it. And tie game. Huge basket right there. Outside Morant.
There is absolutely no fear in his eyes. He loves the moment.
Love seeing that there. A huge possession, and he nets it.
Here's Paul. To the left side wing. The 3 from Ayton. Oh, he drained it from downtown.
How about that? Ayton showing why he was picked first overall. That's a reason.
23 seconds left to play in the 4th quarter of this one. Here's Morant. Deflects the pass. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Suns will retain possession. And here's Paul. And they foul intentionally. Now they're going to have to do that again. They're not in the penalty just yet.
That's just poor clock management defensively.
Johnson passes to Paul. So a close game sees Phoenix taking this one. What a performance they had here at home today.
locker room. Players' final few moments to prepare for the game and the task ahead. So Phoenix will get the first possession. Looking at the starting five for the Phoenix Suns. Paul and Booker, the talented backcourt pair. The small and power forwards are Bridges and Johnson. And it's Ayton in at the 5. No good from Booker.
And one of the biggest stories of the summer was Rudy Gobert being traded. Gets a fresh start with the Timberwolves.
On the front foot, attacking the defense. This is Anthony Edwards at his best.
And so it's the Minnesota Timberwolves getting the first points of the ball game. Johnson right side. Stolen by McDaniels. And now the Timberwolves on the break. Russell's running. And the dunk by Towns.
And defensively, you've got to be on the lookout for this. I mean, Towns gets up in a hurry now.
Booker outside. Jacks up a 3. Kicks it out to Paul. And just about a minute into the first quarter. Johnson finds Bridges. Paul outside. On the wing, Booker. Shot clock at 3. Gets the three-pointer to fall.
Paul is so gifted at creating for his teammates. I mean, he's just got a special knack, and it's one that's been honed over years and years of playing. He really does work hard to get everybody involved.
Now here's Edwards. Launches a 3. That's a miss. He's made one and missed one. Booker in the corner. Kicks it out to Paul. Pass to Ayton. Here's Bridges. Back to Johnson. Suns moving the ball around. Pass to Bridges. That one falls, coming off Johnson's feet.
Nimble inside play by Bridges, working his way to a close-range shot.
With a short break in the action, gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Well, Kevin, Monty Williams gave me a few minutes to catch up. He's confident in their ability to win the battle of the low post. That's where he'd like to see most of the action take place. Kevin, I think we can expect them to pound the ball down low every chance they get and let their big men go to work.
Thank you, David. For Phoenix, they've gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. And the dunk by Booker.
And there he goes, Booker, showing off the vert.
Timberwolves trail by 3. And stolen by Ayton. Here's Paul. First shot, first basket. He's out of the blocks fast.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
Now, here is Russell. And just miss after miss right now.
And typically he has the touch to finish when he's in tight, but not sure on that possession.
Out of bounds, Minnesota takes possession.
Well, he just didn't make the catch, didn't look the ball into his hands. He must have thought the ball was going somewhere else.
We've got 1:55 left in the first quarter. From outside the arc, score the basket. Nice shot after missing his first attempt.
You know, you look at Russell, and the green light is always on from there for him, and he shoots it with confidence.
And there's the pass to Booker. Three-pointer. It's rebounded by Towns. And so it's Russell with it. He brings it up for the Timberwolves. Trailing by 2. Gobert trying to get open. Towns, no luck. The Suns have gotten 4 of 6 field goal attempts to drop in the first quarter. Timberwolves have gotten 3 of 8 shots to fall for them here in the first quarter. Russell from long range. Rebounded by DeAndre Ayton. Phoenix is gone just 1 of 4 from three-point range here in the first. Paul can't get it to go. They've been trailing for a few minutes.
But that could change right here.
Russell passes to Gobert. Feeds it to Towns. Shoots over Johnson. And Towns the bucket on the assist by Gobert. Towns has got his second basket.
That one looking good the whole way, guys. I mean, for a young center, Towns very mindful of his shot mechanics.
No good from Booker. Got a piece of it. Minnesota shooting 40% here in the early stages. Edwards dishes to Russell. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. That one on Ayton.
You know, Russell's known for his scoring ability, but I like the fact that he's eager and hungry to continue to improve.
And so Russell hits them both. The Suns trailing. 7-second difference, shot and game clock. Johnson outside. To end the run, poked away and stolen by Russell. Towns wide open. Another miss by Minnesota. On the wing, Johnson. Back to Bridges. Here's Paul. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Edwards.
And you see Edwards trying to do this more, impose his will at the defensive end. Good job defensively that time.
And here's Booker from the arc. No good. Shot missing. A good close contest so far as we finish the first quarter. Timberwolves ahead. They're up by 2. And we'll get a... And we hope you're enjoying the game. Both teams tonight keeping things pretty even so far in the scoreboard. And guys, what's your take so far in the Timberwolves?
Well, you can see these guys are unafraid to take chances defensively.
Well, you know, the defense, guys, is just disruptive, active, and energetic, and you can't afford to be loose with the ball against these guys.
Underneath in the post, Towns and Gobert. Backcourt guards are Russell and Edwards. And it's McDaniels in at the small forward. So that's the lineup for Minnesota. And the shot goes in from Rudy Gobert.
And just an excellent rebounder. Gobert is so good at using that incredible wingspan to track down those additional scoring opportunities.
There's the lob to Towns. An emphatic alley-oop jam. And we see stars, Clark, that dominate with skill. Others do it more with athleticism. Which would you prefer to build around if you were coaching?
If I had to only pick one, Kevin, obviously I'd like to have both skill and athleticism, but skill is so critically important in any sport, particularly basketball. Guys that can shoot, handle the ball, pass it, and do the fundamental things well. And I think that trumps athleticism over the long haul.
On deep. Shot clock reset for Phoenix. Another shot. Paul passes to Bridges. 5 to shoot. The 3. His shot is good, making him a perfect 2 for 2 from the floor.
No hesitation from Bridges. He gets the ball and is primed to take that shot.
The drive by Russell. Kicks it to Gobert. Good, and it's Russell picking up the assist. Gobert's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Really good job there. That's the definition of the inside-out game.
Johnson for 3. Minnesota with the rebound. Gobert's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. And here's Edwards from the arc. He's off on that one. Now the Suns take it the other way.
Young big men, though, often struggle to find consistency. But you look at Aiden's first 4 seasons, the numbers are almost identical year to year.
Johnson's shot is off. Timberwolves leading by 7. It's Edwards on the wing. The dish to Gobert. Back to Edwards. From downtown. Drills it from outside. Edwards got 7. And for Ayton, the numbers are impressive indeed, averaging a double-double every season.
And he's got all the tools. Next steps, making more plays for others, and they've been working on his shooting range to open up the lane a bit more.
For 3, and another 3 for Minnesota.
Hey, the ability to stay under control, Towns excels at that, able to pull up on a dime and knock it down.
Paul for 3. It's hauled in by Edwards.
You can't miss those, but even the best do on occasion.
Towns kicks to Russell. Pass to Edwards. Shoots from the elbow, and it's Ayton with the rebound. Ayton's got 6 rebounds in the game. Lobbed up there for Johnson. Oh, and they get in the way of the alley-oop. Not to be. Good play defensively. Here's Edwards. Good, and it's Russell picking up the assist. Russell's got 3 assists now in this one. And a closer look here at the hustle stats for the Timberwolves.
They've really been disruptive on the defensive end, forcing turnovers and turning those turnovers into points at the other end.
And not only that, their elite conditioning evident from the pace they're playing offensively. Boy, they are getting out and running.
Suns trail by 15. Oh, he's going up for the alley-oop here. Oh, and the jam by Johnson.
And hard to decide which was better, the pass, the catch, or the slam.
Oh, there's no wrong answer. Sensational alley-oop.
Tell you what, you wouldn't know they're the team trailing when they're able to pull off plays like that.
Kept alive. And slam dunk by Gobert.
Right through the contact. Gobert's added so much strength since being drafted back in 2013. It's helped all facets of his game.
Paul kicks to Booker. Fires top of the key. Phoenix keeping it alive with a new 14. From deep three-point range. No good that time.
And there have been some terrible shot choices here, Kev. That's not a good look at all.
And so it's Johnson who brings the ball up for the Phoenix Suns. 15-point game and stolen by Russell. Towns finds Gobert. Over Ayton. Used the shot fake to create the angle, but couldn't get it to fall. And that does it for the first half of play. The Timberwolves on top. Okay, David, much appreciated.
29. The Suns. 14.
And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly here in the second. You have to like what we're seeing from Anthony Edwards.
Man, how about the amount he's contributing in the scoring column? Through 2 quarters, he has been terrific.
And you know what? They've come at him a few different ways defensively, and nothing has slowed him down.
And Phoenix looking who they've got on the floor. The small and power forwards are Bridges and Johnson. Ball and Booker, the talented backcourt pair. And it's Ayton in at the 5, down low.
And really, Booker is as lethal as they come from deep. Can't allow him to get into a groove.
Russell dishes to Edwards. Russell passes to Edwards. Looking to get it. Oh, Clark!
Oh, my goodness! Are you kidding me?
And we talk about the playmaking ability of CP3. 3rd all-time in career assists, 2nd all-time in career assist percentage, and he looks far from done.
It's Russell with the drive, and Towns throws it down.
Boy, the former 2nd overall pick has really worked on his passing, and that was an outstanding find by Russell.
Paul kicks to Johnson. And a great assist by Paul as that one goes in. Johnson's got 5 points so far. And great, what separates Paul from the other 2 guys that have more career assists is that Paul also averaged 18 points a game.
And he scores with efficiency. Really a one-of-a-kind talent. When he finally does decide to hang him up, I think he'd make a great head coach as well.
Here's Paul. And the slam dunk by Johnson.
Strong move to the 10, trying to get his guys going.
Hard not to get motivated, GA, right when your teammate makes that kind of play.
Yeah, you know, when you're looking to close the gap, you need guys who will take it upon themselves to step up, take the initiative, and make something happen.
Suns trail by 11. Lobbed up there for Johnson. Stolen away. Nice job to interrupt the alley-oop attempt there. Outside, Towns. Dishes it to Russell. Back to Towns. Over Johnson. The Timberwolves again can't hit. For Phoenix, they've gone 3 of 4 so far in the 3rd quarter from the field. Pretty good start to the half. No good from Booker. Minnesota leading by 11. Edwards with it. He's picked up by Paul. It's tipped. Bridges with the steal. And now here's Johnson, the fast break chance. Ball's knocked loose. Good ball movement here by the Suns. Fires the 3, and it's Paul missing. Minnesota's gone 0-2 from deep to start things here in the second half. No one near Edwards as he lets it fly. Second chance shot. Towns, no luck.
And being that close to the hoop, I thought he had enough room to finish that one.
It's stolen by Johnson. A shot by Paul, no good. For Minnesota, they've gone just 25% from the field here in the second half. They're 2 of 8. Gobert, and the layup's good off the glass. Gobert's got 8 points.
And not the same skinny guy he was when he entered the league. Gobert a lot less affected by contact these days.
It's stolen by Edwards. There's the lob to Towns.
My goodness. Save that one. I want to see that again.
Me too. Just absolutely beautiful.
Virtually impossible to top that alley-oop.
Paul kicks to Bridges. Back to Paul. From deep. Phoenix, no good that time either. Timberwolves leading by 15. To the inside. Here's Edwards. The feed to Gobert. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
And the length of Gobert can be so difficult to deal with. And that's why you have to be physical with him on defense.
Suns trail by 17. Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
Misses off the left iron. And so it's Russell with it. He'll bring it up for the Timberwolves. 17-point lead, their biggest. He feeds it to Towns. That's in. He's 7 for 12 now in the game.
Showing us a little bit of everything tonight. Karl Anthony Towns, extremely versatile, taking over at the offensive end.
Oh, Ayton in position. Throws down the alley-oop slam.
And the impressive reach of Ayton. Lob it up his way, and he'll take care of the rest. He missed that one, but I've seen him drill shots from that distance in warm-up.
Well, that looked to me, guys, like a heat check.
And so it's the Minnesota Timberwolves. Feeling good about their 17-point lead heading into the break. They have made it very tough to get a shot off against them. Their defense has been stifling. We've got more in store for you right after this. And we reach the 4th quarter in a game that may be already out of hand. Backcourt guards are Russell and Edwards. Underneath in the post, Towns and Gobert. And it's McDaniels in at the small forward position. So that's the lineup for Minnesota. Timberwolves leading by 17. Russell passes to Edwards. Looking to get back on track here. Good, and it's Russell picking up the assist. And that's 13 points for Anthony Edwards.
Built like a linebacker, Edwards is not your average off guard, folks.
Johnson left side from deep. Minnesota with the rebound. Towns for 3. A three-pointer is right on target. Towns has got 9 points now in just the second half. On the wing, Bridges. And here's Booker from the arc. And there's the call on DeAndre. That's foul number 2 for him. And Minnesota has possession here in the 4th quarter. Their defense has been very strong, allowing no baskets. And a deep 3 from Russell. And there's Gobert putting it right back in.
I love the determination he showed there, getting himself into good position under the glass.
With the presence of mind to know just where the rebound was going to come down. Well timed.
And then the nifty touch to tip it in as well.
We're just over a minute and a half now into the 4th. Lets the 3 fly. Timberwolves keep it alive. And Gobert kicks to Towns. No good on the 3. For Phoenix, they've gone 1 of 4 since the end of the 3rd quarter. Johnson can't hit. Timberwolves leading by 22. For three, Edwards. Good, and the assist goes to Russell.
Well, Edwards looking almost automatic there. Didn't wait too long to put that shot up.
Paul surveying the floor. Passes it to Bridges. Johnson outside. Offensive rebound. Ayton kicks it out to Booker. There's the triple. Rebound, Minnesota. Edwards got his 5th rebound in this one. Off target from outside. Phoenix has gone ice cold from three-point land, 0 of 4 since the start of the final quarter. Booker, no good.
And the well is running dry for him right now. Nothing falling.
And, you know, you can sense his frustration. This is going to be a test of his resolve here.
The three. Again, the miss by Booker.
Nothing seems to be going his way this quarter.
To me, it appears he's starting to lose his composure a little bit. We'll see if he can regroup and get back into a better rhythm.
Towns dishes to Gobert. Russell from long range. And Gobert kicks to McDaniels. And the three off target. Well, Phoenix shooting about 26% out there. They need to get a better look. That's good from Paul on the assist by Ayton.
And even though he's a little older, Paul still possesses great speed. Excellent at using that speed in transition.
And here's Edwards from the arc. The kick out to Towns. Puts up a three. Outside Edwards. For the three. Phoenix grabs the miss. Johnson's got rebound number 5 here tonight.
And one team is just completely outclassing the other tonight. Spirited performance, and it really ignited what is turning out to be a monster win here for the Timberwolves.
As one-sided as it gets today, you know, there were some dominant moments in about every facet of this game for that team.
Yeah, I mean, Kevin, it's hard to think of what didn't go right for them. Game planning by the coaches, execution by the players, everything was just on target.
And we watched one guy all night long, guys, and looking at the stats just confirms what a dominant game he had. What a night tonight it was for Rudy Gobert.
And you have to love the effort he put forth on the glass. He played with the fire no one else could match as he chased down those rebounds. Look, it's always great to get into a rhythm, but do it when it matters.
Now they're playing with urgency. They could have done it much earlier, before the game was out of reach.
And Phoenix pushing it up now. Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. And stolen by Ayton. Now, here's Bridges. And so it's the Timberwolves taking care of business here. They poured it on tonight. Dominant showing.